President Trump was in full campaign mode yesterday from the time he woke up with a barrage of tweets to his return to the White House. But what role will his recovery play in the election? That's the question. John Shumway took to the streets of Pittsburgh. So what did you find out, John?
Well, when you think about it, already the topic of his disease, if you will, has knocked out of the headlines the Supreme Court, white supremacists, the debate, the rising cases of COVID-19. So you can argue it has already had an impact on the narrative. But the question now is, and this is what I took to folks on the street, will the president's bout with COVID-19 impact the actual election?
No. Why not? Because everybody's made up their mind already.
I don't think it'll have any. Because Trump is Trump. It won't have any effect on it.
Because he's sick. He might not make it.
I hope there will be no impact. Oh my gosh, I hope he'll recover and he'll, maybe the pandemic, the whole thing will just calm down and everything will be fine.
But I don't think it'll impact his followers or his base at all because he could say the sky is green and they would believe it.
I think it'll be positive if he comes out, unscathed and healthy. I think it'll be very positive.
I don't think so. I think most people already made up their mind.
Hey, listening to the science, and he got it. Hey, I don't think it's going to do anything, with the election or anything.
I think his followers are, they follow him regardless of anything, and people's minds are already made up.
The most important impact on election, it could be he can make it as an example. Look at me, I've done it, I'm fine, everybody gonna be fine, so there is nothing to be worried about, and I think he'll definitely use it to his benefit.
Interestingly, that comment was made hours before the president left the hospital, and that's basically exactly what the president said last night. I think it's fair to say that people feel strongly on both sides of the election, blue and red. But when humanity steps in and a person is sick, does it soften their feelings? That's another question about the president's bout with coronavirus that I asked people, and you'll hear their responses to that, Heather, coming up in the next half hour.
All right, looking forward to that panel. Thanks so much, John.